Uh, Evening, everyone, and welcome to a uh, special Jokes and Smokes podcast, as it is just one that, well, pretty much a random one, seeing as we had a free week and we gave you the decision in what we were to do, what we could do, but not everyone could turn up for an extra session
It's
of
better not
grid.
to spring.
Mm?
Done better. Before.
Mm.
No, you're still sitting now.
I've got it. I've got it now. I was trying to get it, so hang on. I need the other one. I don't know where the other one is. I've not got the Orient for some reason. I have asked Chronic to send me the actual Jokes and Smokes fucking stuff. But aye. So but it's just the 3 years tonight. I'm going to hand it off to yous for what he's back into Descendants and how he's liking it.
I don't give a fuck about that, mate. You can't even fucking ask me how I'm doing. Like, at least when I host, I at least ask you all how you fucking doing. Fuck. This is the reception you get from Smoke, ladies and gentlemen. No one gets asked a single question. How you been? What you been up to? Like, nothing. Cool.
I'm a bad host, right? But aye. Anyway, how are yous all then?
No, ask me with some.
So, how are you then, clown?
Yeah, I'm alright. I was actually better until you asked, but
Oh, well, fuck you then. Nibsy,
Yeah,
how about yourself? Yourself?
yeah, I'm alright.
Fired me good. Blame Chronic for it.
how am I going to blame Chronic for it?
Because he's normally the host, right?
No, normally I'm. He might stream it, you might stream it, but I'm the fucking brains that runs it. And if I'm not the mouthpiece, then this is the service you all get, I'm afraid.
I'm not
Yep.
the talker of the group, right? I take control in where the questions and that go.
Oh,
Everybody else does the introductions, right? Leave me alone. I'm only good for D&D.
off stream, he doesn't shut the fuck up, ladies and gentlemen. So how are you, Nibsy? No, fuck
Yeah,
you. You had your chance. You see how people actually talk to each other? Like, I literally have only just sat down for 2 seconds. I didn't even get a hello. Like, so I might as well just go on with my duties. Like, I wanted a week off, but cool. So let me before we got really interrupted, Nibs, how are you doing?
Pretty bad. Right.
Did you enjoy the weekend as much as I did? It was good
I
again.
mean, yeah, it was alright. It was good. See, football was good. Then Sunday was good.
Sunday was good. And how are you, you fucking Scottish prick?
Well, feeling a lot better for the last couple of days. Been dying.
Fuck's sake, I wanted him to tell me he was still dying so I could say I don't care.
Fuck you, dickhead.
Well, glad you're feeling better. It's about fucking time.
Yeah, fuck knows where it was, man. We were off. Like a few years have come down with something. Mrs. was done Friday. I came down Saturday, and because
No, that's something you're trying to play the blame game here.
no, no,
That's
no,
that's
no,
all
no,
I,
no, 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 no,
that's
no,
all
no,
I heard.
no.
No, no,
No,
no, no, no,
I'm
no.
not. I'm not blaming
To
her
anyone
at
on the
all.
outside listening to
I'm not
the
blaming her.
story,
I'm
the
not blaming her
same
at all.
way for the first time as I was, did anyone else hear him say, well, the missus came down with it Friday, and lo and behold, I came down with it Saturday? She was the
So,
first. She
no,
was the carrier.
I left.
That's
No,
what I
as I'm
heard.
saying, I left her and I left her Friday morning to go to work, and later through the day, that way as I was talking to her, she was starting to say that way she was feeling quite unwell, but it never actually hanged into her until the Friday night. So it was like
I
early
realised I was
Friday.
pushing him, still carried on
Uh,
his story. He's a mad.
uh,
Oh,
dickhead. I
right,
know. I'm feeling a bit better. No, well, I'm able to fucking actually talk and eat now, other than spew everything back up. But aye,
why did you have to tell us that part?
uh, if I had to deal with yous, I'll have to deal with yous. Know this.
Not really.
Huh. But aye. So with the introductions and the how he's doing's out the way, then how are you finding getting back into Descendants and that? How he's enjoying it and what's changed?
It's not a case of what's changed. It's still exactly the same game, just a lot more has been added to it. But that was always going to happen because the rest of you only gave up on Sigma. Amorphosis, you don't have to battle Colossi. Colossi are just there for external components now. Amorphosis, you go straight to a machine and just do all of them in one go. I think I've got now every element that the game has to offer, but Eugen. And most of my guns do more than 1,000,000 damage, and I'm pretty much a tank again. So much a tank I got bored of using NS and have now fully leveled up Bunny, and today started on VS.
I'm sure you were doing VSA. No, it was Nibsy, it was VSA when I did come back the
I
first
was
time. You were,
I was Valby.
he was Valby.
Valby,
So yeah,
that's what, you were VSA.
but all of their shit wasn't updated like it is now. I think they went back through all the ultimates and actually made a difference to them because stat wise they had nothing.
I don't know if it was that. I think it was a lot of the systems were kind of complicated. The way some of the stuff in here, like, yeah, you're right, I've heard you saying I've watched a bit of like Nibsy playing it and that. Like, even at that way, I'm still no drawn to coming back to it.
It's okay. Just admit that you're not good at the game and we can move past it.
It's nothing to do with that. It's like the for sort of like that way, the game was interesting at first. No.
Oh, really?
It's a talking point.
I make one comment and you jump straight down my throat.
No.
Just admit you're bad at the game. No, it's not that I'm bad at the game. It's just complicated. I've only got standards.
No, it's like it's no. Like back then, it's a lot complicated than what it is now. But no, I don't know what like that way. I'm no. I don't know why like that way. At first, when it first came out, and when we originally all started playing it, it was interesting. But now, I don't know like that way. I lost interest real quick.
You must be the only person then, because we've all gone back to it like it's.
I've been back to
Other people have joined and are enjoying the game because it isn't just one season that we had to offer, where there is limited stuff. So yes, defeating stuff that is level 120 and you're barely scraping 90. Yeah, it was a piss take. But now you're fighting in battles that are level 200s, and I'm managing to do it with a glass cannon. The trades have opened up modules. Later on, they're going to start opening it up for other content to be traded as well. Like I said, all the ultimate stuff, all the guns, they're so easy to gain now. You've got swords as well now. They're fun. Especially now I know how to use it. There's just so much more to it. There's different things to level up characters now. Different things to level up guns. Like, we were all celebrating that we made 300,000 damage, and now mine and Queenie's thunder cages are sat at over 1.6 mil in damage. And that's before any of the added stats get put onto it when I'm using electric and then shooting them. But hey, you never know unless you go back, and for some reason all of our cameras have gone off of the stream.
I know, I just noticed that. What the fuck?
I've got my swords at over almost 8 mil damage.
It's still there we go. What the fuck happened there?
Nope,
again.
it's gone again.
I must need to keep that up then. But I'm not even popped it. I've just got it full screened. That's right. Wait a minute. Doesn't matter. I'm an idiot. Fuck it. I'm pretty sure my like where I left off that way I'm still like, because I know I've got the dog.
Yeah, you had Ultimate Bunny.
And my that way my Thunder's cage, you know, that was still hanging. I think I actually finished the Ultimate Bunny build. I think I was just waiting for one fucking module which would never drop for me.
No.
Your build would change now because they've got new Ancestry modules in.
So
Ancestry modules, cores.
That's what I'm meaning as well, right? Then that way, even at that,
RP.
so all the stuff that I've already put into that way, there's no way of resetting it to rebuild. Or is there?
Yeah, you just go in there and take all the modules off.
No, because
and now when you put a catalyst on that gives it only one specific letter, now if you add another catalyst to it, it doesn't take the original letter, it adds it. So now you can run multiple, well, you can only run three different classes of Ultimate Bunny.
You can have one specifically for Colossi, you can have one for mobbing, and then one for...
so I know there was already 3 different thingies, right? But
yes,
even
but before, your catalyst only gave you one choice. Mm-hmm. Now when you put another catalyst on it, say you needed a C, and the bit of new equipment or the Descendant Ancestry module that you get is an X. If you then add another catalyst and add X to that C, it won't take the C. It will keep the C and add the X to the C. So now when you set your second setting for Bunny, you can use the Ancestry module in that one and use your full damage in your first one.
So that way, the way I would have been doing it is that way I had the farming, my farming Bunny that would be doing.
Well, it's all that Bunny was good for back then.
No,
But now that
no,
she does
because
more
if you
damage,
remember, if you remember though as well, like, no, I never built my bunny like a lot of other people. I was hitting out. Even yous were surprised with how
or
I
even
was hitting
then,
out
the
damage.
one that, well, it didn't really matter how you were hitting it. We were NS and she was Ultimate Freyna. It didn't really matter.
No, no,
It
but
was
I'm on
game.
about before. I was on about before yous were in. It's when you were doing, when you were playing as Balby and Nibsy was playing as fucking Hingy. That's what I mean. Like that way we were
Because
all.
when you came back, by the time you came back, the void was already open. We had our dogs, we had everything. We had the weapons, the multiple, the laser. We had all of that. Then we tried to get you to come back through, and it was once again you hit the same blockade that you did before. Bruv, you guys have had that same fucking thing. The one thing I need, and you guys all had it like 6 times. I've not had it once. Yeah, cool. What do you think we do on a day-to-day basis? Farm one thing 9 times out of 10. Nibsy was looking for one single module, and that took him 2 days. I've been after Blair's fucking code for the last 3 days.
That's what's hanging out.
But that's what happens when you play on a game that works with percentages. But like we said, now that they've changed it, now you can get stabilizers. That 7% you can now turn into 15%.
But if you got advanced, it's 32.
Yeah. Literally, I have every single ultimate apart from Eugen right now. Only 2 that I've got other than ultimates is my Ines, because I will never get rid of her until the ultimate comes out, just so I can transfer everything over using that little thing. And then I think my other one is Serena and Nell. Nell I need because she's pretty much just a better version of Enzo. She does all the vaults and does them better than he does. But even then, most of the stuff for login, they give away most of the stuff that you want to build or you want to buy, etc., etc. And all that they ask is you log in daily, you fulfill some little robots missions. Bam. Everything is earnable mostly, but yeah, if you want to do multiple characters, then yeah, you got to grind for them. Leveling up is easy. Now you've got all the boosters, XP for guns, RK, and character XP. Boosters for all of them individually. Like I said, I did Bunny in a day. She only had 1 activate, 2 catalysts on her, and now she's got 10 catalysts and a core binder put on her. So now her RK training is fully complete. And I also got a ancestral descendant module today as well. So just as I completed her, I made her more usable, probably more enjoyable. And I was like, nah, why would you give that to me now I'm finished? Fuck it, we'll just stick it on there and move on. Now I'm Viessa. And even then I had to go back through and redo all of her external components today because they've changed from what they used to be. Now it's either Annihilation, Plague, and them you get from a level, and then 2 that you definitely need are these ones that you get from the Dead Bride on hard level. So they're random. I must have done Dead Bride at least 22 times before I got 2 components that I actually could use. And then I spent the rest of my time before the school run literally rerunning the same level at times 400. And in that, I got bare shit that I've already got, that if you were running it, you'd be getting all that shit as well. Like, I've had enough to do the new dog twice already. I've had the Vortex vehicle twice already, but yeah, I can only pull the same fucking orc apart, the other vehicle. I've completed the dog twice. The only thing that I'm now hunting is I'm going to go for Dyer's parts because she's the last for the missions.
Coming away for that a minute, that way, Chronic. So we were all saying thingy, that way it was Chronic's fault. Chronic said, it will be my fault if we move nights, I'll give you that much. And he said he'd be right.
I ain't moving night.
Aye. And then he answer. But I don't know. I might put it on at some point. I might know.
There is talk that they want to push the team limit up to 6.
But the new public Colossus that's in the new area, you can get up to a team of 8 in that, but it's random.
Yeah, that's
if
only
you go in as a team of 4, then another team of 4 will come in with you. But if they do increase the then yeah, sure.
Yeah, for members within an open world, say you go to Vespers, there will be up to 6 players within that area.
I'm surprised. One thing I'm surprised that they've not added yet is like some sort of like clan type thing.
It hasn't. So as good as Descendants is, compared to what it was doing when it first released, it has slowed down. I'm not saying that it's a dead game because there's still fucking nearly 250,000 users daily. Like that's a big user for a daily.
I'm not saying that there's not a big user.
I still find that. I think it's also placement. So for me, playing in the times that I do, I find a lot of my servers are empty. Even Albion is empty. But if I was to go on at night, which funny enough aligns up with a lot of Asia and China, like Albion is always full. There's always 3 other people if I'm soloing in a different part. And funny enough, now if you're struggling, so you can send out an emergency beacon and randoms can just join your mission and help you out, which I've actually found a little
useful.
Good. Yeah, like it's one of them in real life improvements that I feel like they actually took seriously. Because not everyone does have a community. Well, you don't know anything about what we're talking about anyway, so you're bloody useless. For me, it's just about leveling up characters, getting that thingy rank up as high as I can, because obviously the max shit now goes up to is 40. So I want to try and hit the max rank. Nearly at 1 now. It just takes forever. I remember when we were leveling up on the hour. Ever since I hit rank like 16, it just takes forever.
What rank 4? I might be 14 on that.
Yeah,
thing.
But the only way you can do your mastery rank, it isn't just by doing levels. It's actually only from leveling up guns and characters.
I know.
Once a character reaches max, you can't gain any more mastery rank from all of them. But by tomorrow, I should have ultimate. I'll have ultimate Blair, ultimate Lepic, and ultimate Luna.
See, that's the odd thing I know. Like the fucking that annoyed me was the
time.
time.
Oh, the time. No. You do missions now. You wind down the time. Every mission comes with a certain amount. So for hard missions, you can end up taking the max is 500 seconds off per time you do it. So you go and do that same mission, you're literally taking 8-9 minutes off every single time you complete that mission. So yeah, it's not a case of, obviously over weekends, I noticed over the weekends they take it off. So I've realized Saturday, Sunday and Mondays, the timer comes off. But at the same time, I've still felt like for parts, not main builds, but parts are actually taking less. They only take around an hour and a half now to make. Full guns take around 3 hours now to make. It's just ultimates and main characters. They still take 24 hours plus, same as activators and catalysts. But apart from that, they have added a lot of quality of life improvements. For a game that you described as complicated, for 2 players that went away, missed out a whole season, came back, and have literally caught up with everyone that played season 2. It's really not that complicated. Some players like yourself and some players like Fox, I reckon you'll stay as Bunny. He'll stay as Lepic. Why? Because it's just comfy. It's why I stay with Ennis. If I'm going in a squad, I'll pick Ennis. Because I bring the most to the team with Ennis.
It's no, I just felt like, I mean, it's more that way when I played. Like, obviously, when we started, the only characters you could start playing as was Bunny.
Viesa, Lepic, and Bunny.
No,
and Ajax.
The big guy.
No, it's Ajax. Ajax, Bunny, and
Viesa.
I picked Viesa. Queenie picked Viesa. You picked Bunny.
No, I went Ajax.
Chronic picked Lepic. Chronic picked Ajax. DBD picked Ajax.
I picked Ajax.
So how the fuck is Fox Lepic?
No, it's Lepic. It was Lepic, Ajax, Viesa, and
Viesa. We're the first 3.
Because I went.
Bunny came in. Bunny came in last.
You unlocked Bunny.
Aye, so I went. So I played.
So you were
Ajax.
Lepic.
No, I was Ajax.
Oh, you were Ajax.
I was Ajax
Chronic
until I was Ajax until I unlocked Bunny, and then from there, I stayed as Bunny because I found
you
Bunny,
unlocked Bunny as part of the missions. For the first 4 missions, you got each of their parts for the team.
But Bunny at that point, I found Bunny fun.
But now all the guns, whereas they used to be assigned to each character, this is a chill gun, this is a fire gun. You can change all that now. All of my guns have cores that I can apply to them that allow me to use the Thunder Cage with Bunny, Aeneas, and who's the other electric one? I'm forgetting who she is. Sharon. All of them can use the electric charge that I have for that setup, but then I could change to Viesa, Haley, and use the chill. They've opened it up so much that it is literally, and I'm not going to lie, I still run around with the Thunder Cage. It was the first fucking gun I had.
Oh, the Thunder Cage was amazing.
And it's still a meta. Granted, everywhere I read, oh no, we've nerfed it. No, we've nerfed it. No, we've nerfed. No, you fucking haven't. And if you've
where is
I
this
keep
nerf?
making it better.
Where is this nerf?
And obviously now me and Queenie have together because we've realised Ines and Freyna go really well. So we've been sitting there going through the cores together, just getting their cores now that you can convert all of them and just give yourself bare level 10s of all of them. So yeah, no, it's easy enough to play now. Is it still a ball ache? Are some levels you need to have 4 people that know what they're doing to get it done? Yes, you still do. Are there occasions people like me, Nibsy and Queenie can run through and we're still taking the piss out of one character, the rando? Yes, we do. But it is what it is.
How is Wait a minute, Chronic. How is you working and me being ill us two even? There's no evens about that.
I've got chronic back pain. I win. And that has to be your fault because it's named after you.
uh, so, all in all, that way, how are you finding the Descendants then?
Yeah, I've already completed it. Oh, I'm not joking. I've got to where the story's got that. Now it's just about
Waiting
Finish
for more.
no, just finishing up everything else. Like I said, go and collect character for this season, which is Daya. Go and collect her stuff, and then probably just until the next season, get back on track, get all the other characters, get my mastery rank up, which will unlock a whole load of new space and power, and then see what the next season has to offer. Because, to tell you the truth, just the RK trainer is mind blowing. Like, to add stats, and for a game that is all about chance, because that's what it is, even when you run booster stats, it's always a chance, and you need to get materials to keep running them chances to get the best stat that you can possibly get. The RK trainer was 10 times different. These were actually, you start in the middle, you go this way if you would rather have shield, go this way if you want health, go this way if you want MP, go this way if you want skill power, go this way if you want more this. But in
it's a bit like the Paragon board.
Oh, the Paragon board was confusing as fuck.
Oh no, this is very simple.
It's a bit like the Paragon board, but a lot simpler. It's like Clown said, like one way's health, one way's shield.
You go onto one tab, it tells you what the tab adds. If you want that tab, you click it, but you have to connect each tab. So that's what I mean. You would make a pattern on this table for the stats that you want. But what's also good is they've added what is called a mutant cell. Now, mutant cells do shitloads of different things, like mad stuff. Some are abilities, some are firearms, some are just stats. But if you can get to a certain spot, and I only realized how to do this earlier, funny enough, and they've been in the game forever. I've managed to add one that allows Innes's electric ability, Bunny's electric ability, and Sharon's electric ability to have plus 230 added to their thing, while adding debuffs to any enemy that gets hit by it by a minus 150. So they're not immune to electric regardless. Even if a level goes, this person is strong against electric, I pretty much cut out the strong and I just make it normal. If I'm in normal, I then become strong against them. And if I'm strong, I'm doing, it's like a super effective Pokemon move. I'm doing times 4.
Now that you say you bring up Pokemon.
I know, because I'm good like that. That's why
the TCG, the Pocket.
Yeah,
how have you been feeling about this, the latest pack release and the updates that they've done to it?
All right.
Is that to wait is that to me, Clown, or is that to the game?
If the shoe fits, I guess.
No, because it's not like you turn away for that. What was it?
No, there's only so many times I can cuss out a game. Like, how are you gonna, like, I literally told you guys that these lot emailed me. Like, and you guys literally traced the ideas that the community gave you because you sent out, 5 goddamn surveys in the space of 2 weeks. And we filled every single one of them out. And we told you exactly what this game needed for your daily players. And we gave you a pass for the anniversary. We gave you a pass. You do you. You've only had a year. Everything's limited. Cool.
Mhm.
And then you gave us the EX Deluxe. No. So that was your number one. You screwed it. Then we thought, cool. So you've had a whole year now. You must have now found out what is good, what is not. And in that time, we moaned about the Wonder Pick event just because there isn't good enough cards in there to do sneak peeks. Like, seriously, what do we want? A full art? Nah, I'm good with the 1-star. I pull enough of them throughout my packs throughout the month. But then you go and put rainbows. You then go and put 2-star full arts. And then you take the sneak peek event away. Make it make sense.
That's
Like, you didn't gain anything from it. We weren't losing or gaining anything from it.
Mm-hmm.
There was enough times, even with sneak peek, I still didn't get the card I wanted.
Exactly. That was our second.
So that's number 2. Then we come into the new packs. How the fuck are you going to release a solo pack, have 2 fucking immersives in it? One of them is dead ass because I don't even know what it does. If it had been a Persian, not a Persian, and what is it? A Galarian Meowth, the steel one. What's that? No, Alolan is the Smarny one, isn't it?
You're on about
What's the steel?
You're on about Pelzerka.
The one that evolves into Berserker. What Meowth's that?
Galarian.
Galarian. If they had made that a Galarian Meowth, because I like my steel deck. Since Mega Steelix came out, my guy bosses. And Berserker was doing bits for me in that deck. But I couldn't even use immersive from it. Because your Meowth is shite. It didn't even deserve the immersive.
Right.
But then you made the solo pack as big as what you normally make a big set.
You've got to remember, you're forgetting.
Called it
You're
a
forgetting
booster. You called it a booster and put 200 some cards in it.
So
Or 100 some.
you're forgetting about the first set that way, the Charizard. The Magical Blaziken
See-
stuff and all that, and then you had the Charizard stuff. Then we had the Phantasmic
But for me, I gave the first set a slide
Aye.
because you are doing something new.
Mm-hmm.
You had to bring in Mega Evolution, but not overpower it with too many EXs
Mm-hmm.
for other normal cards.
Aye. Right. Well, so we're getting on to Hingy, right? I understand that, right? My frustration with it is the fact as well, right? That way, same thing that way you were saying about the sneak peek event and all that. My main thingy is the fact that they are now forcing us to go out and buy gold to get hourglasses. Like,
I know. I was getting to that point. No. It wasn't in the Charizard deck. That only came out in the one after, when they changed the solo back. I was getting to that. I was just talking about the deck. But then you went and changed solo battles that we only earn 48 hourglasses in total from all of the solo battles. All of the solo battles.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you could say to us as players, no, we gave you a variety. So if you give us a variety, cool. So why does it go hourglasses, trade glasses, trade tokens,
Wonder
Pick glasses, And then we go back to Stardust. Why do we get Stardust twice? Why does Stardust have to be twice on every list, but we only get one set of hourglasses, which is literally the main currency that everyone needs?
Mhm.
Yes, okay, you made trading really good. And believe me, I have benefited from it as much as my whole community has. I had so many shiny cards that none of my community have had. But they had an individual one here and there that they didn't maybe want, but it was important to me. So I got to get rid of all of them. Cool. Obviously, Smoke here is still going to ask you that you make immersives tradable. I've told him it's pointless doing it. Otherwise, it just makes the game pointless. Golds and immersives, they are literally the highest valuable cards in every deck. So
But-
when we do pull them, we should feel like we've actually
Aye,
accomplished
no,
something.
but right, but again at that, right, right, I get, right, immersives are meant to be really rare. Gold cards are the rarest, right? But think about the.
But would you say the immersives, and this goes to Nibsy as well, I think I would rather, ever since the start, and me and you have had this battle every pack, so I know where you really stand on this. The immersive is more important to me than any of the gold cards. The gold card
Aye.
is a bonus to me.
No, yeah, aye. I'm still like that, right? But what is for me, what it is with the fact of the immersives is right is that way. If you go on and look at a lot of like that way, you go on and look at people's fucking things like that way, like community things and all that, and then that way, even at that way, all of us sitting talking as well. Like, think I that way as I'm saying, right? You built what 5 Giratinas at one point,
8.
right? Think right, and think about the ones that haven't built that, right, or haven't even been able to get an immersive, or like, aye, of course they might have like later down the line, but like,
Yeah, but I told you, it's the Pokemon gods, bruv. No one listens to me when I tell you these guys are real, mate. Like when I said to you, Giratina, and you'll back me up because your brain is going to go, fucking hell, he did. When I told you Giratina was the worst fucking immersive I'd ever seen, Pokemon went, okay, the worst. I'll tell you what, here's fucking 8 of them. You've never needed 8 Giratina immersives, but here's fucking 8 of them.
I actually like the Giratina immersive.
Oh, that's because you're a dick, mate.
But you can't use 8 Giratina immersives.
I
They give
was
you 8 of them,
honoured.
but you can only use 2.
But literally, I waited until the last week to get the one Lily immersive, and then lo and behold, out of the packs that they gave out in the first anniversary, I got a second Lily immersive.
Mm.
And it's been like that. I had to go back in Eevee to try and get this Celebi immersive. It was the one immersive I didn't have. I
Oh no,
literally
that would have been
I didn't even have it.
that was actual set. You would have had to have went back to the Mythic Island for that one.
Mystic Island.
Aye.
Yeah, and that's what I'm. No, but we
said
were
Eevee.
at
Aye,
Eevee's
aye,
Paris.
aye.
We were at that.
Mhm.
And then when everyone was like, well, what immersives do you got? And I was like, dirt, and you were like, nah, I've got Celebi. And I was like, what? Celebi had an immersive.
Aye.
Yeah, from Mystic
Mythic
Island.
Island.
And I had to go back, and I
never
had to
got
go
the
back and
immersive
pull it.
for it. Aye, because I've that's the thing as well, right?
I've been lucky.
I'm still missing Ho-Ho, Lugia, Suicune, and the new Charizard. So I'm missing 4 again.
New Charizard.
Aye, the Charizard for the Mega Charizard pack.
First, the first booster pack
The first booster pack.
off Series B.
Crimson Blaze.
It was a Mega Charizard.
I thought that was Blaziken. No, that was Blaziken. Mega Charizard didn't get immersive. He just got a normal card.
No, he's got an immersive.
Mega Charizard, why get them?
Oh, no, yeah. With Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. Yeah, I remember. The original was better.
The original was still better. I agree with that.
Charizard versus Venusaur and all the other Pokemon are literally just trying to get out of the way of it. Psyduck's going on a fucking mad.
The 30-day thing, that way with the 120 because of the anniversary, like that way the Pokemon 30th anniversary.
No, I think that should be an every month thing.
No, I agree with that. That way log in for
Don't do bonus weeks. Don't do bonus weeks. Just do 30-day monthly login.
Mm-hmm.
And but it benefits them. Every player having to, whether you're playing the game,
mm-hmm.
just logging in daily buffs their stats.
Mm-hmm.
So as a company, give them a reason to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am literally losing faith in the reason why I even pay for premium.
Yeah. Same.
Because that extra pack a day is not helping.
And it's not as if the cards have been, the actual premium cards have been decent.
The thing is though, with the 30-day thing that they've got, like, you know, even if they do that monthly and drop the 100, instead of it being 120, they drop it down to like, I don't know, like 90 60. Or whatever, 60, yeah. It's still 60. Giving people hourglasses.
An extra 180 hourglasses. That's more than what we were making in the battles in total, wasn't it? Because we were only making
70. I'm sure it was 70 that we were making, and then obviously we were waiting till the shop reset so we could hangy. But
wasn't it like 96 though, or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, like that's what I mean.
Total after every battle.
Yeah, by the time you got to it, it was, what was it? 4 for all the original, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Obviously, for the 4 one, you normally only got 3 rounds: grass, fire, water.
Uh-huh.
And then after that, you would have 4, and then for the last 2, you had 7. One for every type that was involved within the thing. But then they later on changed that down the line, and now most of the solo battles generally go to what they would like to build within that. So they're mostly built around your EX cards now.
But again, this set that with the Paldean Wonders, yes, there has been some nice cards, but like, I'm not a big fan of the immersive. Like, even though
I don't know. I played like you. I played Scarlet and Violet, so that nice scenery meant something to me.
Yeah, no, so that's I mean, I did like the little nod towards the mainline game. Yes.
Felt like I was standing on that hill with Arvin after he'd just made me one of his famous sandwiches. We were looking out over Paldea, saw Nemona down there fighting. Obviously, the 2 kids from the anime they've put in there for their own reason. I don't know why.
The 2 kids, that's no. So see the one.
They are.
The one
yes, they are. Nemona is fighting one, and the other kid is running in a field. They are literally male and female that you can be from the game.
No, the one I'm talking, it's the hat that way, but it's sitting in front there. That way, that's the female character that would be from the mainline game. I didn't know that. I didn't see the male that way. I only noticed the female.
Yeah, Nemona is battling her with Porma, and if you look across the river, he's running in the field across the little stream.
You're saying then you go and have a look at that.
That's what I mean. It meant something to me. It was a nice little bit.
Say, give Smoke a second. He's about to pull the game out to watch the immersive.
I actually seen the immersive because I picked the immersive the very first fucking day.
But for me, it was, if I didn't play Scarlet or Violet, then I don't feel like I would have reminisced with it as much. But when you spend all them hours running around Paldea, running past the school, going through the canyons, running through the meadows, fucking running in circles to try and shiny hunt one single useless Pokemon, but we do it. And then to get that immersive, obviously the journey you go through with Arvin and
Right.
well, it's
So
not really a journey
is
with
it
Nimona.
moves?
She's
So is
just
it,
more of your rival.
right. So as it moves out that way from Arvin and Mablestiff, it's you see the main playable character for the game. That way, and then it comes forward into the big open field, as you say, aye. Nemona's fighting Orthworm, and you see Penny standing at a tree, aye. But, no, like, aye, right, when you
Penny,
say
that's the one I forgot.
Penny,
Penny's in there as well.
it's
The only
Penny.
thing that I thought they should have done was I thought they should have had Penny and the 4 leaders all just stood somewhere, just chilling together. Because obviously it was Penny that got them to
the
do
Team
what
Star,
they did.
aye, Team Star, see.
Team Star.
That's, right, when you put it that way, right. Just, as I said, as soon as I seen the player character, I got that nostalgia feeling, like that way for the main with the main games.
And you spent longer in there than I did.
Fuck, I did spend a good.
That's what I mean.
While in Paldea, aye.
I get the fact that the DLCs came out and it took us away from Paldea for a lot of it, but I still went back to Paldea.
I still went back to Paldea for certain Pokemon as well, but like when it came to the shiny hunting, because a lot of the shinies that I wanted were in Blueberry Academy, I spent most of my time there as soon as I got it.
One that I wanted out of Paldea was Charcadet, but
Charcadets, that's
he's
one
a bit.
thing.
I love him, but
he's the shiny versions are both
trying to even see the shiny version from a distance was just diabolical. But now he's in ZA. I have a better.
See, you didn't need to go through what I had to go through to find the shiny stick head.
It's still a bane in my system.
I had to fucking spend hours or using it like fire sandwiches or that to fucking try and get this one Charcadet to spawn.
But on the idea of Pokemon and the idea that their games are, as much as they start out, come on, babe, we're all about community. There's a lot of talk that Pokemon Champions is going to be exactly the same, and it's going to be paid. It's not going to be free. Nothing about it is going to be free, unless you really are just happy to take part, supposedly. But other than that, unless you have a Switch, you've got the last 3 generations of Switch Pokemon games. Plus Pokemon Home.
That'll be.
You're not competing on any level whatsoever.
So that would be the last 3 generations would be Scarlet Violet. No, well, ZA.
It goes back to Sword and Shield.
ZA, Scarlet Violet.
No, not including ZA
right,
or Legend.
So Scarlet Violet, Sword and Shield. Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl. And the Let's Go games.
Are they including Fire Red though as well? Because you can get shinies on there.
No,
that's just a remake. It weren't even a remake actually.
No, so they're not on about shiny. They're not on about shinies. So pretty much what we're talking about is, so the last 3 generations would have been pretty much
Scarlet and Violet, Paldea,
the 3.
Galarian.
That's Galarian. Sword and Shield, Gala.
And is it
the Sword and Scarlet and Violet in Arceus is the Hisui region.
Yeah, so they would be the 3 gens.
Last 3 generations, aye.
People can transfer straight to this Pokemon Champions, and if you're just logging into the game with none of that to you, and you are literally using the game's giving you are never going to compete.
Because everybody's already got Pokemon fucking built, sitting in home.
Yep.
Me for one.
from
Yeah,
free.
that's,
I've only
that's
got
why
two.
they're looking to put in paid packages in, so they try and sponge money out of people
Aye,
through that way.
And that's where it's going with it. Like for a free game, there is nothing about it if you want to enjoy the game that's going to be free.
But
We realize this about Legends. It's the same with Token. It's the same with
but
as
again, though, that's the thing. The only technically, actually, the game is free, but you've had to buy the mainline games to be able to really have an advantage
Play
on the
the game.
game. Aye.
To be anything in the game, to compete on a level where you are going to be getting the rewards that they're saying that they will hand. Because there's talk of mega stones and stuff. Like, doesn't it kind of feel weird that they've been trialing that in our ZA?
Yes, because that's where the main competition is going to be going now. The main,
And so
like
we're
even
pretty
at
much
that, like
taking an
so
NZA,
even, aye.
ZA ranked straight into champions.
So the thing is as well, so with from what I know is that the with the ranking system and all that, which is going to be which might be happening in it, if that's if what you're saying right, aye. The only mega that we are getting that are able to transfer it first into champions is Mega Dragonite. From what I've read and everything that came out at first, the only
Yeah, I've seen
Mega that's coming out
trailers.
is Dragonite.
Taylor had Mega
That's a-
Gardevoir and Mega Lucario.
I saw an article saying that it was everyone was getting given a Mega Dragonite for a certain period of time from
Yeah,
release
that
if
was
you
the
installed the
login.
game.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If you pre-order the game from the day it comes out, as long as you pre-ordered it before a certain date, you get the Dragonite and the Dragonite Zygon.
Mega, right?
Trying to remember the name of the fucking Dragonite.
Dragonite 8.
Dragonite Knight, isn't it?
Dragonite 8. Dragonite 8. Aye, Dragonite 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you literally made that one the worst one.
Fuck me, if someone had a stutter when they made up that name.
No, even that.
Yeah,
It's not even
it's
that.
good.
You get like a lot of the names. You're like, what the fuck, man?
Sizerite. Like, what the fuck?
No, but you know what I mean? Like, you know, so Dragonite,
Gengarite.
And like, Finger 8.
Gyarados shit,
seems
like
like a
that
bit-
way you
Gyarados shite.
So,
Audrey's so angry.
Wind and Wave is meant to be coming to the Switch.
No, it's not. I've went digging. So for that trailer,
And
From that
sales
trailer.
haven't boomed as big as what Nintendo originally thought for the Switch 2. They have realized that selling it at the price that they did compared to when they released the Switch 1. And then considering that they also released the specs for it, as everyone now realizes the specs aren't completely blown out of proportion. Like, you are literally playing on a slightly upgraded bit of software. It's not head and shoulders above the original Switch.
but that's what. So I was quite excited.
So on-
So I was a bit saying,
on-
right?
on the-
So
On their
Pocket Pier-
website, it states that it's going to be exclusively to the Switch 2.
Aye, that's where on the website it says it's an exclusive, Switch 2 exclusive. It's the same way Pocket-to-Peer. I thought when that originally got announced, that was meant to be for Switch 1 and Switch 2, but they've
No, Switch 2 only.
But no, it's only Switch 2 only, aye. And Wind and Waves is for everywhere that I've read at way after they released the thingy, it's a Switch 2 only. Even though they said in the thingy and the present thing it was going to be both.
the looks of it, they're kind of reskinning Pokemon Winter Wave.
As I don't think a lot of people were happy with the way that some of the Pokemon were looking. Well, especially the newer ones.
But it's not just that. Like you got,
It was getting lazy.
you got. They just they either state it as 2 special Pikachu make the debut, and you got Mr. Winterchew and Mrs. Waverchew. And it's Pikachu dressed up in a shirt and a hat, and Pikachu dressed up in a dress and a hat.
Yeah, the grass Pokemon looks like an Angry Bird version of Rowlet.
Mm-hmm. The dog looks like a Fidor.
Baby form. A baby version of fucking...
Fidor?
No. Pyro.
Nah, to me it looks like Fidor. The dog.
Nah, it's that big quiff, mate. The mane. Tell me the mane doesn't just look like the male Pyro's big mane when it mega evolves now. It's the same shape.
And then you get the lizard.
Well,
then you get the lizard, which is just a shit
a water
version.
gecko.
Which is just a shit version.
It's the only one that actually looked good.
But
the baby version of the ninja.
You get
it didn't look like Protein to me.
No, Sobble.
No, I didn't see Sobble either.
But Sobble's a
I saw what Sobble should have been. I fucking hate Sobble. Like, if you put up starters in front of me and said remove one and Sobble was on that list, he's the first to go. Don't give a shit about Inteleon. Like, let's face it, there are starters that have been picked just purely for their fully evolved form. And I'm here to tell you, I am someone that likes Charmander. Yes, I know he evolved into Charizard finally, but I love Charmander.
Mm-hmm.
Charmander is a good starter. I don't care what anyone says. But Sobble is shit. He looked shit. Even the anime made him shit. But this little gecko, that's what Sobble should have been, mate.
No.
You just like Inteleon too much, mate. Inteleon's a badass.
No, I just like the shiny. The shiny's beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, no, only that with Champions. Obviously, it's only getting released on the Switch in April, and then later on, they're looking at near winter time. It gets released on mobile.
Aye.
So by that point, everyone on mobile is gonna have a fucking fun time, isn't they?
Yep. And let's face it, every other game that's been released on the Switch has not done well on a mobile device.
But again, though, that the thing is, like, that way, the only way, for me, the only reason I'll have it in my phone is because I've already got home set up on my phone, and that way I've got a way to get in and out grabbing stuff up my games then. So I can go, right, fuck it, away quick, I can, while I'm sitting at work, quick match. Up and take these.
I know, well, I just meant more of a case of anyone who starts playing on a mobile when it releases, they're going to be competing with people that have been playing on a Switch for 6 to 8 months already. Regardless of obviously already having all the Pokemon from previous games and shit, people on mobile, especially if they don't have a Switch, they're not going to have any of those Pokemon, and they're also going to be 8 months behind.
And it's not just that. You need to be online as well. Because if you're not online, then you ain't sending nothing from your game anyway.
Mm.
And that's why we have our home on phone and our Switch. Because from Pokemon Go, which is on our phone, you get a good one, a rare one, you send that straight to home. And not necessarily send it to the game that you're playing right now. Because say I catch a Mewtwo, there's no point in me sending it to bloody ZA. Why? Because they gave out a free fucking Mewtwo. So it's pointless.
But a shiny Mewtwo.
Nah, I'd rather. So my shiny decks, I've been building inside home because I've realised generations of games are just gonna go and go and go and go and go,
Mhm.
but Pokemon Home is gonna be there as
Until
the constant.
well, until they kept do away with it because it was the same as kind of the same as Pokebank with the DSs.
Yeah. But hopefully this is more of their universal. They understand that it works, so it's going back to that old saying:
Mhm.
"Don't fix something that isn't broke." And
Right.
Pokemon Home has worked for years now, without fail. It's done us as players a world of fucking good. Like
Mhm.
starting new games. Nah, I need a Pokemon in my team from the start. Bam, send that straight over. Cool.
You need to wait a few
when
months.
yeah. Normally we had to wait a few months, and to tell the truth with
This is,
fucking
I
Z.
will say this has been the longest that we've
Yeah,
actually waited on home
it's
compatibility, which is
like
bullshit.
how many shinies I've got that I need to send over, and they're just sat there like, and I'm like, come on, man.
It's not just that. You know how many shadies I've got sitting already fully built and all that for previous games that I want to send over.
Yeah, in previous, but you can send them to home now. As for ZA ones, I'm the one that's been out there collecting for you. Yeah,
I'm
out
talking
there
about
doing
I'm talking about Pokemon that I want to put fucking home into ZA.
Oh, for champions, why would you put Pokemon into ZA now? If there was another DLC, maybe, but
build them because it's easier to build in ZA in Legends.
cheaper.
So
You're so
with
unprofessional, man.
with their builds, know how that way when we're doing their EV and IV training. Yes, Champions is going to make that easier, but as you says, that could possibly bring in the factor of the money, right? So
No, but
whereas building
ZA
them,
said ZA is cheaper.
no, it's
It,
easier.
it's 10 times. It's 10 times cheaper
Aye,
to build
it's
Pokemon in ZA.
easier and cheaper. So that's why
Mate, I've never known proteins and shit to be as cheap as they are compared to in
20
ZA.
grand. I think it's what 35 grand on Sword and Shield. But even at that, that is post game stuff to buy the fucking the calciums and all that. But 20 grand in Scarlet and Violet, yes, that is quite a lot. No, is it 20 grand? No, it's 5. Whatever. But
No,
I end up spending fucking near enough 500 million, like 5 million on fucking like 25 of each thing that I need all the time just to build one, build one
ZA made
Pokemon.
that easy.
And that's a lot cheaper because
You go, you go to one battle zone at night and you can earn the fucking easy 1 million job done, and then all of a sudden you're building like a whole team.
But it's not even that. Where you go to the Pokemon Center and scroll to the bottom, protein, carbos, blah 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 blah, 5 grand. What? But I can go and so I'm spending 250,000. I've still got
Yeah, that's my point. But because of how easy it is to farm cash in ZA, it is easier and cheaper to just do it in ZA. Go and smash out battle zones like we were when we first started to get to A rank. All of a sudden you're like, yo, I've got 5 mil sat there. Mate, I only had 2 Pokemon I needed to do, and now I can save up. If I find anything else, bam, I'm sending them straight here. And then they'll be in Champions before lunch. But once again, it comes down to, like Nibsy said, Nibsy don't have a Switch. By the time he even joins Pokemon Champion,
he's going to be.
Me and you are going to be fighting in top rank because we've got the last 2 gens. And they've already associated with the advertisement. ZA Legends, Scarlet and Violet, straight to Pokemon Home, straight to Champions. Yeah, cool. So if you do not have that connection, if you do not have Nintendo Online,
you're fucked. Aye. pretty much.
Like, but I wouldn't say it for that. Go and buy yourself a Switch, bruv. No, because it's fucking pointless.
Mm.
No, you could pick up a Switch a little bit cheaper, yeah, but you're not going to be able to do much for long term.
Mm. You would need to fucking buy the mainline games, play through them, and then aye.
And as anyone that plays Pokemon games knows, when a Pokemon game's done, it doesn't become cheaper. It becomes more fucking expensive.
Yep.
The cheapest it is the day it's released. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it's just extortion.
Yep.
I was actually so surprised that Green and Red were released for £20. Like, that was actually a madness. Because if I want to go and buy a hard copy of that to go in an old school Game Boy, I'm paying nearly £800 for it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe more.
Yeah. So it's just proving the point that we started with originally. We get that you make enough money from fans, and you've just actually released that you've got a new set coming out this year as well. So
two new sets. So they've got the Perfect Order, which is the Merzier based, because it's giving you Mega Zygarde and all that, and then the big one that they're talking about is the Chaos Rising, which is the Greninja one.
Yep. And that's the one that I'm talking about, because they're putting all of their advertisement money into that set, because it's being posted everywhere. I can't scroll through YouTube now without it going, want to get in front of the queues? Come here, go have a look. Mate, it's just a reselling site. They've already put in their fucking order. They've probably scalped everything, and now they're sending it to me, trying to sell it to me for double.
No. But
right. And you don't do anything about it. Why? Because they've paid you what you wanted, so it doesn't matter what the rest of the community get.
Mm-hmm.
And then when this is the biggest reason why all the cards prices do this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's because one person, as we're well aware, rare cards normally 100 made. To start with, for first editions, you will get 100. How is it then that one person probably owns 20 of them? And then you wonder why the card goes like this. It's because one person fucking owns pretty much a quarter of the whole quantity that you even printed.
No.
ETBs are, mate, I remember when I could buy ETBs for £30. £25, I think, was the least I ever paid for an ETB. Booster box, I paid $8.99. That was for the original Machamp first edition. $8.99.
Not gonna lie, I pay £50 for my EBT. Well, 40.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's now.
Aye.
I'm trying to tell you of a day when you could go to places, retailers, and you could happily spend just money.
Mm-hmm.
Not have to look for a deal.
No.
Them times are long gone, and that's my point that I'm making. Pokemon don't care. Because there are whales that play Pokemon TCGP that will happily spend £200, £300 just to get gold cards and say that they completed the whole set in the first day. Cool. So that's why you don't give a shit about us, because you've already earned more than all of us just from that one player, and then that player, and then that player, Godsey, and all that lot. And on top of that, Pokemon then sends you shit. What happened to the community? We can't even get hourglasses, but you sent them all a 30th anniversary bloody package that had ETBs in it, packs in it, specialized promos in it, limited edition calendars, Funkos. Like, you've seen the new one that they've just done, the Eevee Labubus. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
they look fire. They look fire.
I've not seen them.
Mate, after this podcast, go and have a look at them. The whole Evolution
Wait,
set
no, wait a minute.
is already been done, and they look immaculate. But then check the price just for one.
Let me guess. So a Labubu is normally 50. A Labubu is about 50 quid. So I'm going to hazard
Yeah,
a
they-
guess and say that these are going to be about 120 odd quid.
Depends on who you buy them from. They probably could be that price. But if you buy one from a retailer, then you can get them for £60. But yeah, if you buy them from second-hand buyer, then yeah. But they looked so good. And I was just like, you keep releasing these things, and the only people that are buying them are people that don't actually care about the community that you've helped build worldwide. And it weren't even you, Pokemon, that built it. You just gave a reason to the community to build around. Like, the amount of card shows that I watch and the people that I follow on YouTube, shout out Bearded Dad, Coop, Yumi, she's an amazing one as well. There are loads of them. These are the people that make the community actually still want to be a part of the Pokemon world. Like, we're still talking about Pokemon in our 30s.
Yeah.
Why? Because it didn't just bring us joy when we were younger. It's brought us joy when we're older. It's brought us friends when we're older. It's brought us connections.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've got a complete base set because of Nipsey. For White Flame, Black Bolt.
Mm.
Like, then you put in my whole collection of rares, which you both have seen for your own.
Mm.
Stick them in the back. If I take that binder to the thing, as we're well aware, I didn't even know how much them original Charizards actually were worth. I just thought they were promos. Lo and behold, they're not promos, and they're both worth like a few £100 each. But
I mean, to be fair, promos are even still worth a bit nowadays.
Depending on the
If
Pokemon.
not, if anything, yeah, if anything, they're worth more in a lot of cases because
It
obviously
is.
the promos you can't get them anymore.
Aye, no, but with
it's
the
only
promos,
it's
gotta
only
be
one set ETB has been stopped being made.
No
So
even-
I've got
no even
the EV.
ETB.
So the Charizard that you got from Champions Path, it was worth a tenner when Champions Path was out. Do you know how much it's worth now that Champions Path isn't made anymore?
That's like a good couple of hundred easy.
No, it's not that much. I wish. I got two of them.
No,
But
what I'm saying,
it's now worth £50. That's
Aye,
times 4,
but
and that's only in
so
5 years.
that's the thing, right? So there's two different when we're talking about EBTs, right? There's two different EBTs. You've got the EBTs that we are talking
My
about,
legendary birds, my
and then
trio
you've
birds,
got
they're promos.
and then you've got the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So you've got the Elite Trainer boxes, and then you've got the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. So the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes, the promos from the both are the same, but the Pokemon Center ones are stamped,
Yeah, I get the stamped and the no stamp.
and they are more the Pokemon Center ones. Yes, you are correct. They are more expensive. They do cost a lot more, Nibsy. But our normal promos at way, as you say, not roughly depend as you said, is the EBT hangies. It goes up about what increases about 10-20% maybe, if that.
It's not. It's I can't remember what set it's from now, but there's an EV promo that when it first released, it was an ETB promo.
G Max. It's the Dynamax version Eevee. I've got the promo in the binder.
But there's another one. It There's another EV promo because they've done quite a few EV promos. But this particular one, when it first came out, it was only worth $5 sort of thing raw. And obviously, if you get it graded, obviously it goes up and that whatnot. But because you literally can't get it anymore, because obviously the ETB stopped being made, that EV promo goes anywhere from like 80 quid up, depending on who's selling it to you, raw.
Yep.
You know.
And that's what I meant with the Charizard. Like, it went from being worthless because I'm hunting shiny Charizard to now actually being 4 times worth as much in 6 years. Then you carry on going, people tarnish theirs. And I would say mine is, the back wasn't great, but the front was perfect. It's at least an 8.5, maybe a 9. But as people tarnish theirs, as people start collecting for their own collections instead of to resell, that's when the likes of my legendary bird trios, that's when they become more expensive. Why? Because like Nibs said, and you just said, to someone that wants to resell it, it's worth 80%. To someone that now wants them, it's whatever I want it to be. And yes, great, but I see a lot more sales for raw than graded. Because as we're now aware, there are so many grading systems out there now. Mostly people use free, the
PSA.
free. And then PSA is normally the only trusted one.
But again, as well, as we're on the thing, talking about that stuff. So people are now thinking that Yu-Gi-Oh is about to now start being scalped because Logan Paul Logan Paul bought a first edition fucking.
Exactly what you were just about to say.
Logan Paul bought a first edition fucking legacy box. So aye.
But guess what? He did the same with Pokemon, and he actually devalued everything that he bought. So
not to mention that his fucking God of War has fucking got easily ripped off for millions of pounds.
Yeah, but he even did that
fucking booster box.
And he even did it for the first edition Charizard from the guy that owns 50 of them.
Aye, I get right. Yeah. But it turned to that was completely fake.
No, the Charizard was real. The one they bought from the old man was real. It's the one that he wears on his fucking chain.
What, the Pikachu illustration, yeah?
No. The original Charizard. OG Charizard that he bought from the old guy that owns like 50 of the PSA 10 Charizards.
No,
this motherfucker
apparently that one
took it home and snapped it out of the case and fucking scratched it. He screwed it. This is what I mean. He devalues everything because he doesn't value anything. He just wants wants to buy it. And that's what I mean. He wants people to say yes to him because it makes him feel empowered. That's why I said there was no way that Charizard was worth 5 mil. But you still went there and said 5 mil. And he was licking his lips. And the collector in him was saying no. And that's what he said to Logan. The collector in me is saying, I don't want to sell this to you. Because you don't want this the way I want this. This should be kept in a locked room, shown to anyone that you trust. Other than that, it is in a safe. Because if there ever comes a day where you lose everything, you best hope that safe kept that card in immaculate condition, because that is going to rebuy your whole fucking life.
Yep.
$250,000 plus, depending on what grade you're getting. Damn, mate. Your whole life could change.
You're keeping that fucking in a safe within a book, flattened fucking that way. Like, even at that, like that way, literally. If it came to it that way, it would be kept, for me. It'd be kept in that book flat.
Mate, I'd turn my safe into a pillow. It would be under my head every single night. There is no way that it's ever leaving my sight.
Fuck man, I'd have a mini fucking thingy, as you say, a mini wee thingy safe, aye.
Like, Charizard was the only one.
Just have one cut into your fucking mattress, like a little card safe cut into your mattress, like a pillow. You know what I mean?
There is some parts out there that we were alive to pull.
Yep.
And
we never knew about it.
People like him. Well, yeah, we didn't. We then move on with life. We leave our belongings at home. Parents then go, well, you don't need them anymore. I bought them for him when he was like 6. Mum, where'd my Pokemon go?
Yeah, Mum, where did their kids go?
Yeah.
Why?
But you know what I mean? It's not even that though. It's like buying them. No, but you know what I mean? Buying them when you're a kid, going into your school, playing them on that fucking gravel playground, just throwing the cards down like crazy. Like your shiny Charizards and that, just throwing them down because you're playing the TCG game how it was meant to be played. And then you get 20 years down the line, and that shiny Charizard that you was just willy-nilly throwing on the floor. If you didn't do that, that would have been worth fucking millions. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not going to lie. Venusaur lost me a battle one time, and I screwed him up. Nah, I'm not joking. I had the shiny Venusaur, and he fucking lost. And I think it was to Ninetales. Remember the shiny Ninetales? That artwork looks sick with the purplish shiny background on. Oh, mate. And yeah, my Venusaur lost to that Ninetales, and I just picked up that Venusaur and I fucking scrunched it in my hand. I was like, you fucking shit. And I walked off the playground, mate. I was screwing. You want your Venusaur? Fuck Venusaur. I got to go to maths now, and now I'm vexed, isn't it? Fuck Venusaur.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? Though it's like regardless of that, though, like you're throwing them on a gravel playground, gravel floor playground. Like they're gonna get scratched up the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
The only original shiny I've got is Chansey.
And it's no as if we kept that way our cards in deck boxes either. That way it was in fucking rubber banded, rubber banded
in my trouser pocket.
Or in a sandwich bag, fucking.
Straight up, teachers would be like, you need to put them in your bag. What? So these little thieves can nick my Pokemon cards? Get the fuck out of it.
Nope.
Nah, mate, they're staying in my pocket. Nah, because they're distracting you. No, they're clearly distracting you, sir. Shut the fuck up about my Pokemon cards. They're staying in my pocket.
Just because you want them and all that kid, they're staying in my pocket.
That's what I was thinking. You know what they're worth, isn't it?
He was just self-conscious. That's all it was. He was self-conscious because he had a bigger bulge than he did.
Oh, maybe there was that too. Have you got Pokemon cards in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Just Pokemon cards, sir. That was kind of weird to say to an 11-year-old. Mate, teachers go with their shit back in nowadays. Oh, but now, Pokemon has been something that has lasted from decades. My childhood through my kids' childhoods, and is still going strong.
Mm-hmm.
And our parents were told that it will last a year.
It's just a phase.
It's just a phase. It will last a year. It's like Trolls. It's like Pogs.
Nope.
Yeah. 30th anniversary, people.
30 years of these little fucking pocket monsters that we've sent out to battle friends.
You wouldn't believe, but Mario is the face of Nintendo.
I know.
How is Mario the face of Nintendo when Pokemon have been going this long?
Mario's the face of Nintendo, but Pokemon's outsold it.
Oh, Pokemon's carried it.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down, carried it.
Yep.
Like Game Boy, DS, 3DS. Oh no, Game Boy Advance, sorry. Then the DS, 3DS, and then the Switch. Mate, now the Switch too. That's how long we've been playing. But there's always a good ROM. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't get caught.
there's actually a website you can go and play them all for free now, and it's a legit website as well. All the old Pokemon games. It's a legit website that you can go and just click and play it for free. And there's also I don't know if
They
you guys,
literally took the original game and put it on the Switch, bro. That's what they did. They didn't
No
update
change,
it,
no change,
add
no
color
nothing.
bands. They literally took the ROM and went
Boom.
copy and paste.
Yep.
Yeah.
20 quid for it.
yeah, but there's also because you might have seen Silverwolf playing it as Poke MMO, where it takes like a couple of the old games where you're playing it through and that, but then they do like daily events, they do worldwide events, they do PvP events, PvE events on there and that as well.
It's like the ROM hack. It's like the ROM hacks, like Emerald Sea Glass, fucking Infinite Fusion and shit like that. That way, like it. Don't get me wrong, right? Playing the actual mainline games is fun, but see when you get a good ROM hack like Emerald Sea Glass that makes
Rocket.
I really enjoyed that Team Rocket. I really enjoyed the Team Rocket one.
After you said.
In like, I still really want to play Infinite Fusion in that, right? Because I want to see how with the fusion stuff, but I can't get it to run on what hangy. But some of the ROM hack ideas and all that way, and it doesn't. It gives a different light to the game, but it also gives you a different feel, and it's not as if you're still going out and catching Pokemon, but like with the Team Rocket one,
Yeah, it gave you a Legends and a ZA feel. Like it's different from the original games. You start at 0, you work yourself up through each gym. Along the way, you go through trials and tribulations. Each one comes with a reward that opens a part of the map up for you, and eventually you make it to the Elite Four. You slap the shit out of them. You find your rival at the end. You slap the shit out of him, and then you're like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
But these other games, they added, like you said, a different context, a different storyline, a different way of thinking about or playing a Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I do believe Scarlet and Violet opened the way that Pokemon is played with the open world.
No, it has. Scarlet and Violet opened up a big thing for Pokemon when they released that.
But the Team Rocket, the Infinite Fusions, like I've seen some of the YouTube shorts where they're ranking some of the fusions, and I'm like, yo, that looks sick. Yo, who the fuck made that? What the fuck is that? It's like you said, there are unlimited possibilities, and it brings something different. Like we've always said, as fans, we wanted more regional variants, and fusions kind of give you that. But instead of adding another type into a single Pokemon, you're pretty much mixing two.
It's again as well that way. As you said, playing through the Team Rocket one, like starting off as a grunt, working your way up to pretty much running it to the backstory of fucking Professor Oak actually creating Red for his own fucking genes and shit like that. Like it's madness.
It was like them real Disney villain ones, weren't it? It was like, were they really the villain, or was Team Rocket out here stopping a bad scientist?
But not even that. Like that way,
Giovanni was a hero.
Giovanni was just annoyed, pissed off at the fact Professor Oak lost the fucking war to Johto, wasn't he? Like that way, Giovanni was trying to make Kanto fucking whole again.
It's all Professor Oak's fault, and that fucking red. Yeah,
Dirty bastard.
actually,
Just because
that's
Professor,
that's
just because Lance said that he couldn't battle again, forbid him to battle. That way you had to use red.
so that's another game. Have you managed to get EX up and running?
EX.
EX Masters.
I have got it up and running, but I've not played
Oh mate.
it.
Oh, guess
But,
who they were free. So it's a little bit like Legends. They release banners.
right.
So obviously for this banner, for the 30th anniversary, you had 3 banners that covered like different times.
Mhm.
As we're well aware, they've gone retro by releasing red and green.
Mhm.
So the main banner for the game is Red and Pikachu. Original Red and Pikachu.
Chonkachu.
And guess who pulled? Guess who pulled them? Mate, these two are fucking unstoppable.
Aye. Because Red and Chonkachu are fucking.
But some of the sync pairs that I've got, the other one is the male from Scarlet and Violet with God, I forgot the name. The one with the Ogapon.
Kieran.
No, so the male playable character. So who me and you would
Oh,
have picked.
right. So the name of that, we have no.
Yeah, he has got a name. I just can't remember what
Because
they
the
called him.
the names in the game are different from what they're actually called in the anime. Because the game, I think, what your red, gold and silver, you're called Ethan.
Hmm. Ethan's in this. So is his dad.
Aye.
Got Ethan, and I've got his dad with Slacking.
And then
So he was the second banner to be released, and the third is the female playable character with Trapagus.
Tropical.
With the crystallization effect as well, which is
The
just
the
I never pulled
the Stella sterilization.
crystallization. It's a crystal. That's what I call it.
It's sterilization.
I know what it's called, but it's easier just to say crystallization.
But it's the
It's a
Stella.
crystal. A fucking giant shiny crystal
But it's called
above their
Stella.
head.
It's a stellar crystallization then because it's a different type of crystallization.
But yeah, I got the original OG
Nice.
red and pink, as well as OG Rock and Onyx, as well as a lot of others. But for some reason, the game's just taking forever to load.
As I say, when we spoke about it, I downloaded it and I never played it.
Mate, you could be earning bare crystals. I fucking spent them crystals before the anniversary banners come out. You could fucking complete all of the anniversary banners just from the crystals alone. And this game actually is really nice to starters. Like just playing the storyline, which is a piece of piss. Like the game levels it all up for you as you're going along, and you're earning. It's 3,000 per temple, and you're earning that in 10 levels.
See,
And that's one.
I've downloaded it. I've not played it because I've been playing the that Power Rangers one. The Legend, Power Rangers fucking Grid Legends or War something.
Grid
Legacy.
power and power grid.
No,
Like,
because it's on that's the one that's on the Xbox. Give me a second. Legacy Wars. That's the one I've been playing on the phone. So I'm playing that. I've got that wee ideal one that you said that you were looking at that I started playing. At way you said you had a look at it, but you didn't want to play it because it's not the original. You would rather just have the Mighty Morphin. It's the same why you don't play Legacy Wars. But I know, so I've been playing there too. I've also got the Pokemon Go, not Pokemon Ho, look at the TCG on my phone, and I've just no really logged into it.
oh, and they gave away through missions. They're giving away the legendary birds.
Fuck's sake.
Gary has Zapdos, Leaf has Moltres, and Red has Articuno. I've got Moltres and Zapdos already. The missions for Articuno get released today. And they're all obtainable. It's not like
I'm not
madness.
saying, yeah,
Most gacha game.
I've just
It-
don't know why I've not really get into it.
It's because you talk badly and the Pokemon gods hear you.
No.
Just saying.
I think I've actually done well. I think they're forgiving me.
Really? Have you got Shiny Umbreon on there?
No.
No. They haven't
But
forgiven you that.
I got all three shiny beasts.
Yeah, I will soon.
Once I'm able to get that fucking thingy over to you.
Oh no. I'm gonna buy it. I'm already at like 800 back points. I've got 180 some fucking hourglasses sat there. Oh, now you want to log in. Fucking hell, that took forever.
What is it? Any you's got anything else that you's want to talk about?
No. Sick and tired of people taking my money.
So that leads us on to the last thing of the night, which is we are hoping that Chronic is back next Monday, so we can get back into the D&D. If that doesn't happen, we don't know what we're going to be doing.
Beating them up.
Oh, you heard it here first, chat. But if that is everything, then I will say much love to everyone. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace, love.
One love.